Step into the extraordinary tale of John D. Rockefeller, a visionary force in the turbulent landscape of the 19th and early 20th centuries. A man born in humble surroundings in upstate New York, evolving into the titan behind the Standard Oil Company. Journey with us as we unravel the captivating narrative of Rockefeller, who in 1863 took his first step into the burgeoning oil business with an investment in a Cleveland, Ohio refinery. By 1870, he had laid a foundation for Standard Oil, a juggernaut that by the early 1880s gripped a staggering 90% of U.S. refineries and pipelines. Yet, beneath the gleaming success of alert controversy, critics alleged Rockefeller's involvement in questionable practices, from predatory pricing to suspected collusion with railroads to stifle competitors and establish an iron grip on the industry. The climax came in 1911 when the U.S. Supreme Court, in a seismic ruling, declared Standard Oil in violation of antitrust laws, mandating its dissolution. Rockefeller's empire, built on power and controversy, crumbled. But don't let the legal fallout overshadow the full spectrum of Rockefeller's legacy. Beyond the courtroom drama, this enigmatic figure dedicated his life to philanthropy, showering over $500 million on various causes. Join us as we delve into the paradox of a man who shaped industries, faced censure, and ultimately channeled his wealth towards benevolence, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of history. Explore untold stories of iconic brands and personalities at the Bullish Society. Uncover forgotten archives, secrets, and narratives that shaped our world. Meet visionaries, voices of change, and immerse yourself in defining stories. Subscribe now and join our community of storytellers. Don't miss the tales behind every success and failure. In the charming Richford, New York on July 8, 1839, a rising star named John Davidson Rockefeller made his debut. Son of a traveling salesman, young Rockefeller showed an early talent for hard work, doing everything from raising turkeys to selling sweets and helping out neighbors. In 1853, the family moved to Cleveland, Ohio, where John went to high school and tried his hand at bookkeeping in a commercial college. At just 16, in 1855, Rockefeller stepped into the business world as an office clerk at a Cleveland firm dealing in grain, coal, and other stuff. He considered September 26 a big deal, marking the beginning of his career with an annual celebration. In 1859, seizing an opportunity, Rockefeller and a partner started their own firm. Coincidentally, that same year, the first oil well in the U.S. was drilled in Titusville, Pennsylvania. By 1863, Rockefeller and friends smartly invested in a Cleveland refinery, diving into the booming oil industry. Spicing up his hard-working journey, Rockefeller married Laura Celestia Setti Spellman in 1864. Setti, an Ohio native, came from a prosperous family, with her father being a notable merchant, politician, and abolitionist involved in the Underground Railroad. Together, the Rockefellers raised 5 kids, including 4 daughters: Edith Rockefeller McCormick, Elizabeth Rockefeller Strong, Alta Rockefeller Prentice, and the sadly departed Alice Rockefeller, who left the world at just 13 months old, and a son, John D. Rockefeller Jr. Laura's legacy even stretched to the namesake of Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia, a historically black women's college supported by her hard-working husband. In 1865, driven by ambition and financial smarts, John Rockefeller secured funds to buy out certain partners, taking control of the growing refinery, which became the largest in Cleveland. In the following years, he orchestrated the addition of new partners, guiding his business into the expanding oil industry. Kerosene, made from petroleum and used in lamps, became a big deal during this time. In 1870, the Standard Oil Company of Ohio was born, led by Rockefeller himself along with his younger brother William. Henry Flagler, and others. Holding key roles as president and largest shareholder, Rockefeller propelled the company into the limelight. Standard Oil strategically solidified its dominance in the oil sector by acquiring rival refineries and setting up global distribution and marketing enterprises. By 1882, all these different parts came together in the Standard Oil Trust, controlling about 90% of the country's refineries and pipelines. To make things efficient, Standard Oil did everything from making its own oil barrels to hiring smart minds to explore new uses for petroleum byproducts. Rockefeller's unmatched wealth and success drew the attention of investigative journalists, reform-minded politicians, and critics who saw him as a symbol of corporate greed. The methods he used to build his empire faced criticism, including accusations of stifling competition, benefiting from railroad rebates, and employing questionable tactics against rival companies, such as bribery and coercion. In 1937, the New York Times highlighted allegations of secret agreements, espionage, and amassing vast fortunes at the expense of others. A pivotal moment came in 1890 when the U.S. Congress enacted the Sherman Antitrust Act, the first federal law explicitly forbidding trusts and alliances that restricted trade. 2 years later, the Ohio Supreme Court stepped in, breaking up the formidable Standard Oil Trust. However, this setback turned out to be a minor hiccup as the entities regrouped to form the powerful Standard Oil of New Jersey, operating as a holding company. The following years saw prolonged legal battles, culminating in a landmark 1911 decision by the U.S. Supreme Court. The court declared Standard Oil of New Jersey in violation of antitrust laws, leading to its breakup into more than 30 distinct and independent entities. This legal action reshaped the landscape of the American industrial giant. In the mid-1890s, John Rockefeller stepped back from the day-to-day affairs of Standard Oil. Inspired by the philanthropy of Andrew Carnegie, he embarked on a benevolent journey, contributing over $500 million to various educational, religious, and scientific causes through the Rockefeller Foundation. Notable contributions included the founding of the University of Chicago and the Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research, now Rockefeller University, showcasing his commitment to improving society. Beyond his business and philanthropy, Rockefeller's personal life reflected a mix of religious devotion, support for temperance, and a love for golf. Though falling just short of his goal to reach 100, he passed away at 97 on May 23, 1937, at his winter residence, the Casements in Ormond Beach, Florida. His diverse properties included residences in New York City, an estate in Lakewood, New Jersey, and Kykuit, a sprawling estate near Tarrytown, New York, meaning lookout in Dutch. He rests at Lakeview Cemetery in Cleveland, marking the end of a remarkable life that left an enduring impact on both industry and philanthropy. Thanks for joining us on this captivating journey through the stories that shape our world. Your support keeps the Bullish Society thriving. Subscribe and ring the notification bell to never miss a captivating story. More incredible stories and interviews are coming your way. Stay tuned for what's next on the Bullish Society.